As you see here, we're back for a food tasting. So for today's episode of a food tasting, we have Calbee. You know, Calbee chips, they're the craze in the Asian world, or Southeast Asian, or just with Chinese people that are just chips. First of all, Calbee is known to have a lot of fluff and air in their packaging. So, like, you can tell it is kind of like, look at that, compression. That is. But I feel like there's a lot of food in here, as in, it's maybe up to here. So anyway, what is this? So, from the get-go, you can see that it's takoyaki flavored, I assume, because there's an octopus there, and those clearly are takoyaki. So, what is takoyaki? Well, basically, it's a Japanese thing. It's like the irony is it that this is a Korean thing, serving takoyaki, but I guess it's a thing. So anyway, you have your nutritional facts, as all foreign items are. It's like slightly just tagged on because, you know, it's in Korean, if it's usually sold in Korea. I mean, there's the real takoyaki. I'm really loving this packaging. I'm like, hey, look at this. It's like, this is the cartoon version of it, the stuff, and then you have the real stuff up the top, so you know what you're getting. And then just to remind you that it has the sauce, and yeah, what else is there to say? So, I think we should try it. So even, holy smokes, as Hi Take Ho, even they have a Facebook page that you can contact them and probably go like, dude, this stuff was amazing, or what have you. But anyway, this is Calbee, and I can't find an official title for this. I mean, it's on the back, it just says snack, and then Kase Fruit, I can't pronounce. But, this is, I'm just gonna basically call this Calbee Takoyaki. Should I put Korean there? Probably. I mean, if you bought this in Japanese, it might potentially taste different. But anyway, let's get to the thing. So, I'm excited. I am excited. So, let's just open this. Oh! Huh. Interesting. I don't actually remember what takoyaki smells like, per se. But it's definitely not what I imagined this to smell like. Well, the sauce is more like in your face, strong in a sense with takoyaki from what I potentially remember. But anyway, so let's look at this item for today. So clearly this is different from what's on here. You can see, can you see it? Focus. There's dots and stuff like that. Oh, my face is pretty big. But anyway, that is the thing. That is the thing we're talking about today. There's some residue stuff that comes off. So it's like Cheetos type of thing. It's probably like you pop it in your mouth and you chew on it. It just like collapses on itself because there's a lot of air. So it's like puffy. So puffy. So anyway, enough with the talk. Let's try this stuff. Interesting. So it has that puffiness that you would expect from the look of it. The sauce is there, but do I taste any actual octopus? So yes, takoyaki has octopus in it. But then again, when I eat takoyaki, it's not in my face octopus taste. So I guess we should eat more. Though I wonder what all that green stuff is, though. It's like, what is this? Like, is it trying to sort of imitate the stuff that they normally put on takoyaki? Now I'm going to chew it, see if there's a difference. I don't know. I think it's like the sauce is there, and that reminds you of takoyaki, but does it taste like takoyaki? I would say no. But then it's sort of like kind of impossible to recreate that sensation, because I mean it's a puff thing and you chew on it or you crush it with your, you just depress it. type of thing. So I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, this was sponsored by a great... This episode was sponsored by a friend, and I thank you for getting me this to try, and it's different. I mean, I think the packaging gives you an illusion of what you're gonna get. Like, oh, there's that sauce, and there's the mayo, and there's the greens, and then there's real Taki up top, just to remind you what takoyaki looks like. And then when you taste it and look at it, it's just like, You taste the sauce. That is there. Though I do give it props. I mean, if Calbee chips was, can you see it, this full? There's like, it's kind of hefty here. As in, there is substance. So, I don't know how much it was, but if you're into this, it's a good price in a sense. Hopefully. So, it's interesting. So, that is it. Gives you an illusion of takoyaki, gives you the sauce of the takoyaki. Is that good enough? I mean, I sometimes would just think I would just get a takoyaki, but then again, takoyaki is not easy to come by. In a sense, you gotta make it, or you gotta find a place that makes it. It's not just a off-the-shelf type of thing. It is a interesting dish. So, with all that said, interesting. So yeah. I don't know, I'm trying to eat to see if there's like that addictiveness of it all. There is the very chewable factor, or you just deflate it, depress it with your tongue. Is it a snacking food? I would think it's more of like you have a party going on, and there's like a lot of snacks on the table. You just pick it up and chew it on. Have some here, have some there. No problem. But you solely just eat this, it's kind of like just... So yes, eating has context, even with snacks, people. So there you have it. That is Calbee Takoyaki puffs? I would say puffs. I don't know, I can't read Korean. If someone can read that and send me back the name. And I'm even trying to see if there's an actual name. Because like, normally, not normally, but whenever I bought like foreign stuff, they usually say like the English equivalent of it, so... Yeah. Anyway, that is it for this food. A tasting. Almost forgot the name of this segment. But anyway, a food tasting is over. We have this Calbee Takoyaki with the sauce puffs. I'm going to call this Calbee Takoyaki. Or is it Korean Calbee? Calbee Korean? Who knows? I'll figure something out. But anyway, that is it. And see you later.